Good Tuesday morning, Quad Cities. Thanks for logging on to check your forecast here. I promise a much nicer day ahead of us. Less wind, more sunshine, and more warmth. The temperature is going to be racing for the mid to upper 60s this afternoon. Now tonight, it's going to get a little noisy for some of us. We're going to see a band of showers and thunderstorms develop along a warm front that's going to be lifting through the region. Right now, I think areas north of Interstate 80 will have the best opportunity for a couple of those, including some heavy downpours, only dropping to 48 tonight. Tomorrow, that front lifts through. We switch winds to the south. That's going to push up temperatures well into the 70s. We'll also fuel another round of showers and storms by later Wednesday evening. Storm Prediction Center still giving us a threat track level 1 out of 5 for severe weather tomorrow. This is mainly in the evening and overnight hours. I expect the stronger storm activity to still be held off just to the west. Could see some quarter-size hail, of course, frequent lightning and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts with some of the stronger storms that arrive here Wednesday evening. We'll get better timing on that when you join us tomorrow morning here on GMQC. We've also got the threat for heavy rain. There you see that today. It's to the north of us. That's unfortunate because these areas just picked up quite a bit of snow over the weekend. And now they're going to get heavier rain on top of that later on today and tonight. And then tomorrow, that threat for heavy rain will move a little further south. It's right over top of us here in the Quad Cities. But if you look at what the potential is anyway for the amount of water that we could see with the rain in the next few days, it's impressive. I mean, look at this right here. You've got more than an inch. In fact, some areas where you're seeing the yellow, 2+ inches worth of rain. And that's why we're going to start to see that Mississippi River here in the Quad Cities start climbing as we head into the weekend. Right now, we're sitting at 14.4 feet. It's not in flood stage yet, but we will do that as early as tomorrow morning. And then we'll climb up to moderate flood stage by the weekend. Right now, indications that we will likely be sitting in major flood stage 1 week from today. The forecast currently puts that at 17.9 feet by Tuesday. That means you're talking about water getting into downtown Davenport, 2nd Street at Iowa Street. LeClaire Park is also underwater. And of course, River Drive will also be underwater as well. Now, the crest has not yet arrived. That will be here right around the 28th to 30th. That's about a week from this Saturday and Sunday. Right now, the National Weather Service is predicting that crest will be between 20 and 21 feet. The record crest that we saw back in 2019, 22.7 feet. So we're getting a little bit uncomfortably close to that. And this forecast only includes how much rain is going to fall in the next 24 hours and the snow that melted in the last couple of days. So if we get a lot of heavy rain, even more, in the next week or two, these numbers will climb even higher. So that is something we're going to keep a very close watch on. But now is the time to prepare, especially if you are in Davenport, the areas that don't have the flood wall protection. Now is the time to start preparing for some water to begin encroaching that area. Reminder, at 21 feet, you get water at 2nd Street in Davenport, River Drive between 6th and 8th Street in Bettendorf. I believe you also get water up to the post office, too, in Davenport at that level. At 20 feet, you get water into Sunset Marina, and then also in the 2300 to 5500 block of River Drive in Moline. So, without a doubt, we are going to see some impacts. The million-dollar question is how much higher are these numbers going to get? And we'll find that out as the rain falls here in the next several days. So there's our active stretch tomorrow into Thursday. Very warm, too. Temperatures well into the 70s. We're still on track to see a cool shot of weather by Saturday and Sunday. That will give us the potential for another freeze Sunday morning and Monday morning before we see more shower activity early next week.